Tell me your problems. Episode 151. Second day in a row. We're back at it, doing it again. You know the drill. You get to come in here, ask me for my advice, my perspective. So without further ado, let's get into it. It is 3 p.m. afternoon Belgian time on a windy but sunny Thursday. I've got a client in about 58 minutes, so I'm gonna try to get a 35-minute good session in. I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel recently. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep producing content, and we're gonna try to keep this as interactive as possible. All right. So far we only got one person, so it's up to me to keep babbling, obviously. Well, to be honest, I don't really have that much to say right now. I'm working on my book, still writing. I'm trying to get in better shape, trying to fix my diet. Definitely having a more healthy diet now again. I kind of fell off for a minute. And that's about it. Gearing up to have a great end of this year. All right, let's see what's going on. One person in here, state your name, state your claim. Do not be a stalker now. Don't be shy. The Viking doesn't bite. I'm actually also thinking about starting to make videos that are in which I'll be answering questions that are posed by people who could not make it to these live sessions, because I do see in the comment section that people are asking questions, and maybe I should also just start making like offline Q&As. Dave, hey man, it's Dave. I have a job I hate, but I don't know what I want to do with my life. All right, so look, man, you have to, figuring out one's purpose in life is one of the hardest things there is to do. And most people actually die without ever knowing what their purpose is. Okay. Now, one thing that you need to consider is that there is a strong possibility that you will never find that one thing that fills you with passion. Some of us also, like, this is, I feel like, a curse of the new age. Like in the last couple of decades, we've been given so many options. It's basically like from the day you were born, you can become anything. You can become an astronaut, a fighter jet pilot. You can become a teacher, a professor, a writer. When before, generations before us, they had it easier. They just had to basically, if your father was a butcher, you were going to be a butcher. If your father was a plumber, you were probably going to be a plumber, things like that. Or you would just join the army. So I say all that to say this, Dave. You just need to start trying a bunch of different things, man. Like, the thing is, you need energy to try those things. And right now, all of your primary energy is going to your job. So you're going to have to take that plunge. You're going to have to really quit that job. Obviously, build up some capital so you can go a few months without income. But as long as you put all your primary energy on your job, you're going to continue that vicious cycle of not figuring out what it is that you really enjoy doing. So you have to quit the job first, and then preferably, literally, like, leave the place you're living and move somewhere else. You will become a different person in different countries. It's a real thing. We are our environment, all right? I'm a different person in Belgium than when I am in Barcelona. It's just, that's the way it is. What's up, Elizabeth? How you doing, Grace? Kim Turner, good morning to you as well. So yes, Dave, look, man, I know most people think they can do it. They want to do it with guarantees. They're going to stay in their job while looking for their passion. But what's really going to happen is you're going to come home tired, exhausted, watch some TV, watch some YouTube, eat some chips, whatever, and go to bed, get ready for the next day work. So the first order of business is to quit your job so you can utilize all your primary energy, all right? Aim that towards finding finding that what you really want to do. 7 people in here. Do you remember my name from yesterday? El- Elizabeth, yeah, something like that. Thanks for the advice. I have enough savings to give it a try. I really appreciate it. Similar advice to what I got from others. You're a good man, Viking. You're very welcome, Dave. Don't be scared, man. If you're waiting on the sign, then guess what? This is your motherfucking sign. The Viking is telling you what to do. It's time, my man. Plot twist, you're gonna die soon. Probably sooner than later. All right? Hate to break it to you. Nothing is guaranteed. I was walking around and thinking shit was sweet, thinking I was gonna live to be 90,000 years old with a perfect symmetric face, and then I lost my entire 20s. I spent 23 until 29 in a hospital, pissing through a tube. I say all that to say this. There's no such thing as guarantees. All right? All those idiots around you telling you to play it safe, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just regurgitating the same message that their parents and their parents before them have passed on. Break the cycle. PB Jelly, it's always nice to catch you live. Hope you're doing well. Rough period. I'm doing a full-on detox of any type of stimulant. So I'm not, like no alcohol, no nothing, no pre-workout, nothing. I felt like I was becoming too dependent on certain things. So I said, hey, let's see if the mind is still in charge or if I'm weak. All right. Sometimes you gotta test yourself. When you feel addiction creeping up, when you feel certain bad habits creeping up, you have to test yourself and you have to figure out whether you are indeed as strong as you think you are. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like shit. I feel like absolutely horrendous shit. I haven't slept in 3 days. But guess what? That is confirmation that I was correct in my belief that I had grown dependent on certain substances. I feel good. So that's how I'm doing this. Slaying Tots. I love your username. Good morning, Sherry. How is life going? Well, I think I just answered that question, didn't I? How is Greece going, Elizabeth? Um, Top of the morning. So much respect. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the respect. Let's get some good, deep, profound questions going. The better your questions, the better the content. Don't be selfish. There's a lot of people who are rewatching these lives later on, and they also like good content. So I want to give a shout out to all of the hundreds and even thousands of people who watch these lives later on, and due to time zones or work or scheduling, can never attend these lives live. So just know that I'm also thinking of you and that I know you're watching and listening right now, even if it's later on in the day. All right? Mm. Good morning, Viking. I hope you have a great, blessed day, my friend. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I tried to write in my book this morning. Got about 20 minutes in. All right. I say that to just let you know that I also fail my goals. I also fail my objectives, and also I also have really rough days when things do not come easy at all. Hey, my man Niels Klaas, yo bud, random question time. If you could pick one superpower, what would it be? Hmm, one superpower. That's a great question. I think I would to be able to. I was gonna say fly, and then I figured, well, why fly if you can actually teleport? So I would want to be able to teleport, just teleport myself anywhere. Like, I want to be at the most exclusive party in Miami right now. Boom, teleport. Or I want to be in Central Park in New York right now. Boom. I want to be in Colombia right now. Boom. Teleportation. Teleportation. Yeah, that'd be sick. Flying is the first thing for most. Yeah, but flying is not practical. Like I'm telling you, like teleportation is just flying but better. Flying is not practical. Like you're gonna be in the wind and you're gonna be, it's not gonna be that nice because there's gonna be weather and birds and planes and people are gonna look at you and you're gonna be a freak. Rahadul Islam. I really want to contact my ex, even though the relationship was toxic and over a year ago. Everyone says it was wrong and toxic, but I want to reach out. What would you do? What would I do, my friend? Let me tell you what I would do. Don't do it. Don't do it. Your mind has once again manipulated you and convinced you that it wasn't that bad and that you did love each other and that there were circumstances. No, run. Human beings are so good at embellishing the past, glorifying the past. You probably think back when you were in a toxic ass relationship and you think back with a soundtrack like it's the Notebook. If you don't know that movie, it's a romantic movie. That's not how it was. It was toxic. It was shit. There's a reason you broke up. There's 4 billion women out there. Don't go back to the old ones. I'm begging you, man. It's the worst thing you can possibly do. The only reason that you want to do it is because you're too insecure and too lazy to start over with a whole new person. You would like to take the easy route, even though it's a toxic route. All right? Don't do it, man. Elizabeth, why is it so hard to stay consistent to achieve your goals, and how do you deal with that? It's always been hard, though. It's always been hard, Elizabeth. It's just that now with social media culture, we are given this illusion, this idea that all these amazing people, these influencers on social media, are killing their goals and reaching their goals, and every day they're killing it and they're positive. They're all fucking liars, every single one of them. I'm telling you, like they don't do half of the stuff that they talk about. They post caffeined up highlight reels of their day. They make you feel like the whole day they are doing important stuff, being active. But really, the stuff you see that they post on Instagram, that's the only thing they do. The rest of the day, they're just like laying down, watching Netflix, being lazy fucks like all of us. So we have become too goal driven. We have become too like every day has to be super efficient. Like it's not like that. It was never like that. This is a super like recent phenomenon that we have just adopted and accepted as the norm when it's absolute nonsense. Like this whole thing about goals and consistency, and every day you just have to try. If you can do one productive thing a day, like something truly productive, like for example hit the gym, that's good. That's a good day. All right. And if you have some energy left, then do a second thing. But that's it. So it's all perception. It's not that you're so bad at reaching your goals. It's just that your entire perception is warped of what it means to be successful. I would go for time travel for sure. Yeah, time travel is a good one. Looking handsome as usual. I appreciate that. You'd be looking fresh. Yeah, man. I got the Gin Steez popping. Got the Gin Steez shirt on. Shout out to Friesma. JimSteez.com if you want to go check it out. What did you like to do when you were 15? When I was 15, play video games. That was right after my playing in the woods period of life. Um, Video games, yeah. I was into Unreal Tournament, Quake, Battlefield. What else, man? Yeah, Carmageddon, those type of games. Don't do it. I'm trying to convince myself of the same. Amanda Clark, I'm trying to convince myself of the same too. I'm telling you, we're all in the same boat. Like, I'm not that much better than you, just a little bit better. But honestly, though, seriously. We all go through these temptations. We all, on lonely nights, feel like we want to do those things, but it's like, no, don't do it. She called my mom saying we had sex in hotels and got married in secret. Oh, you had sex in hotels? That's so terrible. My friend says that's a big sign of disrespect. Am I wrong in saying it was justified after an argument we had? Listen, man, any fucking chick that bypasses you and calls your mom, like, to talk about things you did and about you having sex, if any of my exes would ever, like, no, yes, she's that shit crazy. Don't go back to her then. Why do we then love crazy so much? Why are we so enticed by crazy, dangerous women? Don't do it. Come on, man. She's calling your mom. Dude, if you Rahidul Islam, let me tell you something. If you go back to your ex after all of these warning signs and you're the dumbest motherfucker I have met yet to date. How you doing, my man? Wish you all the best. I'm doing great. Not really, but that's what people say, right? It's wrong. She's toxic. Yes. Superpower. I want to be able to heal people and heal animals. Good. From coaching American men, what is the biggest difference you notice between men in America and men in Europe? American men are more extroverted. American men are more introverted. That's the biggest difference. Are you living in Spain now? Nope, Belgium, boy. Belgium. Still in Belgium. I'm putting together a plan, though, to get the fuck out of here. So stay tuned for that. I'm working on something, man, in my head. You know, we'll see. I need a shout out. Shout out, Jenny McLean. You need every line. I give you a shout out, man. How many shout outs you need? Do you like French fries? It's actually like the national food in Belgium is French fries. They shouldn't be called French fries because they're Belgian fries. Fuck French fries. It's time to leave the sinking boat. I like that. Did I hear you say that right? American men are more extroverted. Yeah, absolutely. The ones that I deal with, definitely. American men are more hip to the concept of just like a psychologist and talking about their feelings and expressing themselves. European men are still very like closed off. All right, we have 20 people in the chat. I like that hairstyle. It's like a witcher. Thank you. I like it too. I like it too. That's the funny thing about long hair, right? Like you grow out your hair, but then you figure out that it's super unpractical all of the time, and then you just end up putting it like tying it together all the time. And then it's like, why do you even get long hair then if you want to tie it together all the time? If you could go back to college and study again, what would you choose to study? That's easy. Psychology. Psychology. Definitely missed the boat on that one. Yeah, I studied communication management and public relations because I was a good talker. Fucking stupid. Yeah, I hate marketing. I worked in marketing for years. I did sales. Marketing is such a bullshit. It's marketing is literally the art of taking a shit and just acting like it has value and just giving it artificial value and propping it up and just creating again value out of thin air. I hate marketing. It goes against everything that I stand for actually. So yeah, I wish I would have studied psychology. What is your most important tip for consistency? Again, here we go. The ability to start over every day. All right. The ability to understand that every day is a new beginning. And just even though you fucked up yesterday doesn't mean that the day has to be the same. Treat every day as its own entity and try to do the best you can in that day. That is my tip for consistency. Which country or city would you pick for the next 10 years? No idea, man. I can't answer that question. I really have no idea. Especially not for 10 years. I like it. Communication is so important. Yeah, communication is important, but marketing, no. You're a good talker. You give advices to all of us with good answers, so your studies sure helped. Elizabeth, plot twist. None of the stuff that I'm telling you comes from my studies. I learned absolutely nothing in college. Zero. I'm telling you, I didn't learn anything there. It was just all about marketing and sales and communication in the context of the business and how to communicate to the outside world. Everything that you're hearing and listening, this is all natural talent. I've had this from the minute I was born, and most of it actually I learned from just like consuming media, consuming shows and movies and music, things like that. But I appreciate the compliment that you're giving me. Really, I do. How did you deal with loss of passion? I used to train in certain sports, but now I'm not able. I think about it every day for years. It actually happened to me as well. Like I was a pretty decent basketball player, basketball, and then because of my surgeries, I had to stop. I actually was able to start again recently at a very low amateur level, but um, how did I deal with it? I basically accepted it like I have with everything that happens to me in life. Radical acceptance. I just never have seen the upside of dwelling on something, like my cancer, my amputation. I never have seen or understood the upside of thinking about it for too long or asking why me or feeling sorry for myself. It's just a matter of basically moving forward continuously. It's the same with your questions about how to be consistent. Always move forward. Always pick yourself up again and again and again and again and again. The minute that we stop picking ourselves up is the minute that we die, even if we're physically still here. You have no other choice. This is natural selection. This is nature. This is evolution. The minute that you stop trying, you're done. So just keep going. So my answer to that is accept the fact that you're no longer able to do that one particular passion. Find a new passion. I found the gym. I had to quit basketball, so I got into a gym. Now I look brolic like a Dragon Ball Z warrior. So it worked out well in the end. Can you suggest a book for a better idea about life? Yes, The Power of Now. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Read that. All right. It's cheap. Buy it. Read it. Which is your motivational quote? I don't have a motivational quote. What's your PayPal? I want to contribute. This is my PayPal right here. lorenz.trees@gmail.com. It is the same email where you can also reach out to me for if you're looking to hire me as your coach. All right. I coach clients from across the entire globe. And what I do is I have video calls like these, private video calls twice a week, in which they tell me the things they want to improve at, that they tell me their challenges in life. And then I put together a game plan for them. I tell them exactly what to do step by step. I follow up daily through text messaging on WhatsApp. And that way I turn around their life. That's what I do. So if you're interested in that, you can email me that right there as well. Nature lover, you've been inspiring me so much. I appreciate that. Can you tell the best one-liner? The best one-liner. I like the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. I've always liked that one. It's, and just less is more. Less is more is such a profound statement, and people, it just goes over everybody's head. They think it's like it gets boxed in with the live, love, laughs, you know? But it's like less is really more in every single way, with everything in life, everything, everything. People, love, food, training, you know, literally, like, it's crazy. Hey, Viking, what are you writing a book about? About my philosophy, about how I overcame my hardships, about the road that I traveled to get where I am today. And yeah, that's it. It's called Rotten Lemons, and I have no idea when it'll be out. You miss every shot you don't take. That's a good one. Yeah, said that one a lot. Yeah, that's a good one. You miss every shot you don't take. Very good one. I have a big problem. I don't know what to do. Well, I appreciate the dramatic intro, but if you could be so kind to get to the problem, then maybe I can give you some advice. Bilja, how to handle fear of future and global apocalypse, especially with all the alarming news we see every day. It's not about handling it. It's about not continuing to drink the poison. What you're doing every day is you're taking a big old cup, you're filling it up with rat poison, and you're chugging it. That's what you're doing every time that you go to your mainstream news websites. That's what you're doing when you log into your social media and see all the doomsday stuff going on. What you need to do is to stop drinking the poison, Bilja M. All right? Stop poisoning your mind. The world is not nearly half as bad as the media portrays it to be. Hey, I got news for you, all right? The media is no longer trying to give you the news. Journalism has died about 6 years ago. Media is a corporation that has to make money, all right? So they need clicks and views like your average YouTuber. They're literally clickbaiting you into going back to their news site all the time. Guess what? By giving you the facts, they're not going to achieve that goal. They have to compete with other loudmouth content creators who are also shouting for your attention. So they also have to dramatize the world and have to make it seem like we are indeed living in apocalyptic times, when in reality, it's really not that bad. So again, it's not about handling it, it's about not even drinking the poison to begin with. Do you recommend any drugs, ayahuasca, LSD, ketamine, to relieve mental problems? Yeah, I mean, I think self-medication is tricky. I never done ayahuasca or LSD or ketamine. I wouldn't take ketamine. Ayahuasca, yeah, you can do it, I guess. It's like, I can't speak on it. I haven't done it. It's just, yeah, I have mixed opinions on it. I definitely feel like I believe it helps certain people. But then again, I also feel like certain people, they're just like, I know some people who've done it, and I feel like some of them just have this like constant, you know, like glazed look in their eyes. It just kind of looks like they're gone. It's like the engine is still running, but nobody's behind the wheel. I don't know. I definitely think that some people have gone too far with that, and they just never really recover. So, if you want to relieve mental problems, I recommend a good diet, exercise, a change of direction in life, relocation above taking drugs. That's another thing that's typical about Western society. We want to throw drugs at everything. We want to throw pills and medication and drugs at everything to fix it. It's not really the way to go. I draw homemade comics and animate stories. I learn from other stories, myths and stories. It's challenging, but I try not to think too hard. That's beautiful, Jaguar. That's really cool, man. You're being expressive, creative, and you're following your own path. I salute you, my friend. Delia, thank you. That makes me feel better. Well, that makes me feel better as well, that you feel better. I have a problem with my teeth. I don't have money to fix them. Any advice? It is what it is. If you don't got money to fix it, you're gonna have to live with it. There's not much advice I can give you. Like radical acceptance. Accept it. Move on. Don't worry about things that you cannot control or alter. It is what it is. That you have to develop that mindset. Life is the biggest drug. I agree. Rahidul, if someone says they love you within 3 days of dating, is that a red flag? And do you have any crazy ex stories? Boy, I only got crazy ex stories. Dude, anyone telling you they love you within 3 days, get the fuck out. All right. They don't love you. They don't even know what love is. They just love the idea of love. All right. They're looking for a movie. They're looking for a Chainsmoker song that plays in the supermarket. That's what they think they're having with you. If she tells you she loves you within 3 days, she's already plotting to break up with you in 4 weeks and make it real messy. There's a lot of people that just love going through the whole process of dating, peaking, then having fights, breaking up, having drama. They love all that shit. It's nothing to do with love. That's not love, all right? So, yes, massive red flag. Now, as for my crazy ex stories, oh man. Yeah, I got a few. I got a few, but I gotta be tricky, man. I gotta be careful. I have to remain respectful because at the end of the day, I'm a public figure. I know that certain people are watching these lives, so I can talk. I can if I share these things, it's about other people, and then it'll come back to me, and I got more bullshit to deal with. And guess what? I'm trying to stay bullshit free. All right. So I'm not trying to put something out there because what goes around comes around. So unfortunately, I'm not going to share my crazy X stories with you today. I'm going to keep it positive, keep it focused on me and you guys, and not about any third party that could come back and pop back up at my front door and try to stab me. Thank you, brother. I salute you too, Viking. How often do you go live? Depends. Depends on how much energy I have to get to give to the world. This is my second live in 2 days, so this is probably, yeah, very likely is going to be my last live of the week. Yeah. So enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it. Enjoy me while I'm here. We got 19 people in the building. Guys, let's get some more thumbs up, though. I know there's at least 6 people in here who haven't hit that thumb yet. So let's get to 30 thumbs. Boom, 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 boom. Stop playing. 24 thumbs is embarrassing. I'm giving you premium content for free. All right, the least you can do is click that silly little thumb. Boost the algorithms. That's what's up. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you for obeying my every wish. I enjoy when you're live. I don't expect it every morning, but it's nice to stop by and see you see you and say hello. You have great positive words and a big heart. I appreciate that, Jagua. I appreciate you being here a lot. Si todavía me llamas como antes, ya nada me parece interesante. Yo sé que en el amor soy un farsante. Have you ever struggled with excess weight? So at a certain point in my life, I was actually living in Stockholm, Sweden, all right, with my girlfriend at the time. And I was doing a hardcore sales job, and I was literally, oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, ah, damn. Sorry about that. Oof. So yeah, I was working at a hardcore sales company, and the whole day I was drinking coffee and eating sugar, eating Twix. I used to love Twix. Those candy bars, right? Biscuit bars, and and I would just eat, drink. So when I was done with that, by the time I was done with that, I was weighing 105 kgs. So I'm about 88 right now. So that's close to 20 kgs more than now. Imagine. And I had less muscle too. Thank you, Dukes. Rahidul. Dude, I just don't know how to move on. My ex is so beautiful. I've just been heavily depressed since the breakup. I understand she was toxic, but I'm really stuck in life at the moment. Any advice? Rahidul, I've been spelling it out for you, boy. How many times you want me to repeat myself? I don't give a fuck how beautiful she is. Like, how weak are you? Like, just because she's hot, you want to hold her hand, you want to show her off, you want to deal with all the headache that comes with that. Be rational, man. That's silly. That's stupid. All beautiful women are gonna become old at some point. All right. So beauty is not a factor that should be decisive in terms of who you pick as your partner, man. Also, like, you're gonna be with this person again sooner than later. You're gonna get her pregnant. Guess what? Now you're connected to this crazy woman for the rest of your life. Congratulations, you played yourself, just like millions of men do every single day. All right, this is like, men are so gullible, man. Like, most men truly deserve all the bad shit that happens to them because they're just stupid. They see a beautiful woman and they're just like, oh, they're mesmerized. Think for a goddamn second, man. Don't make a kid because she's hot. Also, man, like super beautiful women, they're usually the most fucked up people there's out there. Sorry, not sorry. It's true. It is true. Usually, they've been handed immense power their entire life. Every trip to the grocery store, they're around the 30 people that want to have sex with them. Like, imagine how that'll fuck you up. Not even their fault, but most of them got mad issues. I've been on dates since then that I get no enjoyment. Rahidul, you need to take it easy, man. You need to stop making it a priority to find a partner. Like, this is your second big mistake. You keep thinking that, oh, the greatest goal in life is to have somebody. You're brainwashed, man, by society and by Instagram. You think it's all about having someone next to you. Why? Stop looking at people to be the missing piece to your puzzle. You are the puzzle. You have to be complete before you can allow someone else to come into your life, man. No one is going to make you whole. It doesn't work like that. The last thing you need to be doing right now is looking for a partner. You need to be working on yourself. You need to be looking for inner peace. Listen to yourself. You've already said 3 times you're depressed, you feel bad, and you keep talking about you can't wait to jump into another relationship. You're literally using relationships as a cure or as a distraction for your depression. How silly is that, man? Come on, I know you're not that stupid. That's the stupidest thing you can do. Your relationship is gonna crash, it's gonna go terribly wrong, all right? You're probably gonna have a kid. If voila, now you will have a bigger depression, a bigger responsibility in the form of an actual tiny human being, and you'll be more fucked than you can even imagine. All right. Your current depression will look like a walk in the park compared to the shitty situation you're about to get yourself into if you continue down this path. That's some bomb ass advice, man. You better hit the thumbs up. Don't let me find out, Rahidul, you didn't hit the thumb yet, motherfucker. American expat journey. I know you joke about Belgium versus France. Is it actually real? Yes! We don't like French people, all right? Do French actually harbor legitimate disdain? It's not that. It's that French are arrogant pricks. They honestly and genuinely believe that they're better than the world. They don't even speak English. You go to France, those motherfuckers don't even speak English. You know why? Because they're still delusional fucks who think that the whole world speaks French. Because once upon a time, 5,000 million years ago, they used to run the globe during colonialism and all that bullshit. Fun fact, do you know why Americans do not eat horse meat? They don't. They don't eat horse meat. At some point during the whole, the pilgrims going to America, there was a big, like a battle, like a fight for control over North America. And it was basically the Brits against the French army. And the Brits won. And because of a royal mandate, Her Majesty, it is forbidden to eat horse in Britain, well, at least back then. And because of that, yeah, there is no horse eating in America to date. Fun fact. I could definitely use some advice today. I found out my friend was murdered, and I don't even I don't even know how can I be okay. Sorry for such a dark subject. I know you're a strong person. Lady to Red. Whoa. I mean, honestly, if your friend was murdered, I don't really. There's nothing that I'm not gonna yell at you about. Like move on. Like that's gonna take a lot of time to heal. That is gonna take a lot of mourning, coping, processing, and the only thing that I can advise you is don't try to rush it. Allow yourself the time to slowly process this, and try to find others that also knew your friend to do it with. To keep the memory of your friend alive and to go through that process of mourning together. That's and I want to say I'm my deepest condolences for your loss. The front! Hey, my favorite big time YouTuber has entered the chat. Welcome, my man. Welcome, welcome. Do you drink coffee or have any other addictions? Yeah, I was just saying, like earlier on in life, I got a couple of addictions. Weed, caffeine, I drink alcohol too. I'm not addicted to alcohol. But pre-workout, that's one of my biggest addictions. So pre-workout is this thing that you can use to go to the gym and you just turn into a King Kong animal. So yeah, I'm doing a little detox. I'm on day 4 of absolutely no stimulants whatsoever. And I feel like shit and I haven't slept in 3 days. But the power of the mind is stronger than the body, all right? And if anything, this confirms my belief that I did, in fact, needed a detox. What's up, Pasta Boy? Lol, I hit the thumbs up as soon as I entered the chat. Good. So Belgians will not talk to French people at all. What if you were in another country and saw some French guys? Would you talk to them? I mean, dude, you gotta take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. It's not that I inherently hate French people. I'm joking, obviously. I have French friends. It's just that in a lot of my experiences, French people have turned out to be arrogant pricks. That's just something that that I encountered in my life. Sure, I'll talk to anyone, man. I'm not gonna just because you're French and they're gonna be, oh, you're French, like no. But one time I was in Colombia backpacking and I met this French girl and she was like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, yeah, Belgium. And the first thing she said, she's like, Belgium, you live in such a small country. And I was like, you're a retard. Like that's the first thing she could say was that I live in a small country. And I just thought it was so telling that they think in terms of like country size, like that has anything to do with you as a person. Anywho, good morning, love. What's up, Julie? Stands for the Samba. 26, struggling to quit weed. I've been smoking since 12. Ooh, since 12. Damn, boy. I quit twice in the past 2 years for a month or two. I feel clear-headed and make more of an effort on. Dude, listen, cut that shit out. You are deep into the weed hole. You need to really, really, really detox and stop it, man. Stop it. Look, it's only really bad for 10 days, all right? You only get crazy nightmares and panic attacks for 10 days. After that, it's still hard. But listen, man, if you've been smoking since 12, you're going to smoke yourself stupid. Like, that's literally going to happen. So stop it, really, man. Like, you obviously, you can do it. It's just a matter of actually doing it. So, yeah, I'm doing it as well. Join me in my misery and quit, man. Don't be a pussy. The front. Currently trying to apply for my travel exemption out of Australia. Cannot leave this hellscape without an exit visa. Our government is insane. Sorry, I just wanted to vent. No need to apologize. I'm aware that things are going downhill quick in Australia. You guys get crazy mandates, man. Got the army patrolling the streets. All I can say is the front. I really and truly hope that it gets resolved quick and you guys can go back to living a semi-normal life. We already got festivals again in Belgium, man. I'm happy as hell. We're good. Spencer Nasamba. I got back to smoking. It's just making me useless. You haven't told me anything I didn't know, but it's good hearing it from someone else sometimes. Spencer Nasamba. This is a time in your life, man. You're at a crossroads, right? Look, now you decide, who are you? Who are you? Are you a weak pussy that can't live without weed? If so, then so be it and accept it. Then stop telling yourself that, oh, I smoke because I want to smoke. I don't want to quit. No, you can't quit because you're a fucking addict. Right? This is where you decide, man. Who are you? And don't lie to yourself. If you're going to keep smoking, man. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect me at all. But then don't tell people or don't tell yourself, even worse, that you're doing it because you want to and that you could quit if you want to. No, you're a full-blown addict, man. So it's up to you. Like this is where you define who you are, man. I'm in the same boat. I was smoking too much, and then I said, "Yo, I got 55,000 people looking up at me that I need to smoke a joint to get to bed every night, and I have the audacity to lead by example and coach people. I had to check myself. I had to decide who I am. So I quit. Boom, cold turkey. All right? I can do it. You can do it too. You just have to decide. Yes, I do offer coaching at Rahidul Islam. This is my email, man. Lorenz.reese@gmail.com. And it sounds like you could greatly benefit from it, man, because you're about to make some stupid ass choices. If you're gonna hire me, you're gonna save a whole lot of money because if you don't hire me, you're gonna have a baby soon with a super crazy ass woman, and you're gonna be paying child alimony for the rest of your life. So better send me an email. Be smart. Yo, great advice yesterday on how to fully embrace your own truth and not care about others' opinions. It's hard to do it, but it's motivational what you had to say. Keep it up. That's why I'm here, though, man. Paula, salutations from Cornwall, UK. Wonderful to see and hear your live. Continue to love yourself, inspire others. You are awesome. Thank you. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Blessings for love, peace, health, and wisdom. Wow, Paula. Really appreciate your love, your positivity, your support. The front. Yeah, man, once I'm out, I'm definitely going to be hitting Europe. If you're around to join, I'd love to buy you a beer. Hey, you can even buy me dinner, man. Won't be a date, though. Don't get it confused. You can buy me a nice dinner, and I'll tell you all my Viking war stories. Hit me up on Instagram when you're near Belgium. So you're gonna love. If you've never been to Europe, you're gonna love it, man. All the Aussies love it here. Paula, we are here such a short time. Folks, try and enjoy each and every day. Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Blessings to you all. Exactly. Do you meditate? Yes, I meditate. When I drive to the gym, I have a 22-minute drive through nature. And it's just basically the best part of my day. I'm just hands on the wheel. I got my music on, and I'm just like, happy, happy, happy. Sometimes it rains. I love it when it rains. When I go early, there's still some mist. Beautiful. What are some things that you hate doing? I hate doing the dishes. That's why I'm looking at a pile of dishes right behind this camera. I'm not kidding. What else? Yeah, that's like the only real thing I can come up with. Oh yeah, also spending time with people who don't, who lack intelligence, who have nothing interesting to say. I can't be around dumb people. It's hard. Hello, Viking. Nice to see you after so long. I was watching random videos. Suddenly, I saw you live. Such a vibe. Hell, motherfucking yeah, boy. We in here. 37 minutes in, still going hard. Which YouTuber do you know answers every goddamn question? Plot twist. Nobody. Spoiler alert. All right. Only one. Me. Yo. That's 3 languages. The front. Keen as fuck, I guess. Have been there before. It's an absolutely beautiful place. Helps when you have extended family. Oh man, absolutely. I gotta get my ass to Australia though. I was gonna move to Australia. One of my ex-girlfriends, she went there to study to be a doctor, and I was gonna come with her. Then I got cancer and I couldn't go. It was fucked up. Anyways, man, thought I would pop in quickly, trying to get my exemption sorted ASAP. Hope to see you live again soon when I have some more time. Yes, the front. Good luck, my man, with everything you do in life. I appreciate your continuous support. All right. Good luck on getting out, man. May the force be with you. All right, we got 39 thumbs up. I know we have at least 5 people in here who haven't hit the thumb up yet. So why don't you do your boy a favor? Hit that thumb. Show me some love, man. Guys, I feel like this was quite the epic live session. I must say I did enjoy it a lot. I'm gonna check out. I feel like 50 minutes is a nice round number. Thank you all of you for being here, for participating. I have to coach one of my favorite clients, Spencer Lastina, Chicago native. Elizabeth, thank you so much, girl. You were here the whole live. I appreciate you. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the live, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I had a blast. I hope I was able to give you some of my energy. I hope that our buddy, where he at? Rabdul Rai, what's his name? Man? Rahidul Islam. I hope you're not out there dating your toxic ex again. Boy, don't let me catch you. And that's about it, man. I love my community. I love you guys. Niels. Let's get together soon, man. Some apartment drinks. Got a lot of shit to tell you. A lot of shit to tell you. Let's plan it in. Let's try to make it happen, Niels, next week Friday. That's one of my real life friends. That's why I'm telling him. Petra, I'm out. Guys, I love you all. Thank you. Peace.